Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I do have my thoughts and review on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Now, it's beautiful and I've just been using it as a worry stone, like when I feel stressed out or my son's getting on my nerves and I just rub it and I'm just like, okay, I'll better, I know. But yeah, let's talk about it and that's it.
I am wearing it today. I have worn it like every day. I know she wasn't really sitting there saying, who is that stupid girl who's always talking about orange and red eyes? She made me a palette, so thanks, Anastasia. I really appreciate it. Hang on. We'll be back. Yes, girl, dip me. Just kidding.
Hey guys, so I have had a chance to review and use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette for a week or so. 9 days, and this is a look that I did film for you guys, and we're just going to get into this palette. And you know, this is the palette itself. It is the cardboard packaging, but it is covered in this beautiful kind of lavender suede velvet. It does feel very Renaissance. I think it's beautiful in the way that it feels. It does, you know, pick up some stains. Like if you have anything on your finger, it's going to stain it. But they are cruelty free. Each shadow is 0.02 ounces. They do contain, of course, dimethicone, mica, you know, all the good little things. But all the ingredients are listed on the back of the actual palette and not just the box. Now you could tear this off if you wanted to, but I left mine on there just because. And there are 14 eyeshadows. And it does come out just over $3 for each one. This palette was $45. I got it free shipping from Ulta, so I didn't have to pay shipping, and it's really nice. Now, as far as the size, the size is identical to the self-made palette, the same width, the same length. So, of course, the length is 7 1/4 inches. The width is 3, and then the height itself is 1 1/8 inches. So same, very nice palette. I won't, you know, take mine out of here. I will leave these because Anastasia is my lady, okay? Just saying. Now, the brush. Okay, this is the brush from the self-made palette, and this is the brush from the Modern Renaissance. They are identical, so if you liked that brush, you're going to love this one as well. I like the brush. I think the shading part is great, but the blending is just a perfect, you know, kind of hooded eye gals blending brush. So I like the little brushes. And I do like that it is double-ended. A lot of times you get a palette and it's not, it's just a shading brush or something, and I like that it's double-ended. You know, I can shade and whatever. So, and of course it came in its little box here, but the mirror is the same exact size mirror. I still have my little plastic on. I don't use my mirrors often. Of course, you would have to prop it up because it is just the cardboard. There's no hinge or anything to keep it open. But the colors are absolutely beautiful. There is quite a bit of kickback on almost every single shade in here because they are very soft, very creamy, but they're absolutely gorgeous. The one negative thing that I can say is the shelf life is only 6 months for this palette. So at 6 months, I would definitely sterilize it. Definitely make sure you keep your brushes, you know, clean brushes, always, you know, sanitized and cleaned brushes. And I wouldn't, you know, take those kind of risks. Yeah, each palette, each pan is 3/4 of an inch, the same as the self-made palette. They're identical in size. And they are all, this is a very nice Hooded Eye Gals palette. Okay, there are a lot of mattes and satins that you could, you know, use as your crease shades. It's not like super shimmery. If you noticed, the Self-Made palette had a lot of shimmeries, a lot of, you know, duochrome, you know, and stuff like that. But this palette is a lot of beautiful mattes. And these are my colors. When I saw, you know, I told you guys that I didn't get Bunny's palette because I was holding out for another palette. This was that palette, okay? But I am going to pop up swatches of, you know, all the way across, you know, so if you want to see that. But we will talk about a few of them. Tempera, of course, is the matte brow bone highlight shade. It's a satin nude, very, very pretty. Yeah, they're so pigmented, so creamy. And then Golden Ochre is this. It is a matte light beige. It is so light, you probably can't even see it. And in the pop-ups, I will have, you know, brush swatches. And then Vermeer is a nice shimmer champagne color. It has a pink undertone to it. Very, very pretty. That is Vermeer right there. Okay, and then we have Buon Fresco, and it is this nice matte lavender shade that kind of resembles the box. It is right there. So pretty, guys. And then we have Antique Bronze, which is, I mean, exactly like its name. It's a beautiful bronze shade. Antiqued. So pretty. I know. And then we have Love Letter. This is a matte, dark, kind of pink fuchsia. And these dark colors really impressed me. It is hard to do pinks, dark pinks, neons, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of kickback. It's a dark shade, but they did a great job. And then we have the Cypress Umber, and it's just a matte brown. Where am I going to put you? Literally like a umber, you know, brown. Has like that dark kind of grayish black undertone. So pigmented, so pretty. Now they will, these did last. I used my matte Paint Pot Soft Ochre. I used my Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I used just a concealer. I didn't have any trouble with them just wearing away throughout the day. So, and then the second row we have Raw Sienna. It is a cool light matte taupe, but it is on the browner orangier taupe. And then we have actual burnt orange. And this is funny to me because I actually think the other one should be called burnt orange, but this one looks like a peach. It is matte as well, a matte light orange shade. And then we have Primavera, which is a shimmery shade. There are only 2 actual shimmer shades in this palette, and this is one of them. And it is a beautiful golden shimmery shade. I have it on today. I did use it wet and dry. The next one is called Red Ochre. Yes, these are my colors right here. It is a nice matte red brown. It looks orange, more orange in the pan, but on it just looks like a beautiful kind of red orange. So, and then the next one is called Venetian Red. Again, come on. It is, but it is a kind of satin matte mid red. It's beautiful. And in the pan, it looks like it's going to have a lot of pink undertones. It does, but it is a pink undertoned red. And then we have Warm Taupe, or as its name implies, it is just a nice matte taupe. And then the last one is called Real Gar. And it is a nice matte orange. It's a nice matte kind of red undertoned orange. Look at this. Now, You look at these colors, you know these are me, okay? You know, just by looking at this, you would be like, oh, Celeste would love it. Celeste does. Beautiful. I love it. I love every single color, and I haven't had that in a long time. Like I say, if you look back on my monthly favorites, I've had one palette of all the palettes that I've purchased, maybe two. I've only had just a very few palettes. Every month I don't have a new favorite palette, but this one will definitely be in my next favorites video. I don't do favorites every month, but just a random favorites because every color is gorgeous. The formula is gorgeous. It blends. Yeah, and it's all just so complimentary to the next. It's beautiful. I'm sorry, but it is, and it just feels like... It's like a worry stone, you know, like when you feel stressed out, just hang on, I gotta rub my palette. Okay, I feel better, what? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I may have a little bit of a biased opinion, I think, for the price. Now, these were $10 more than the, like, Self-Made and all of her other palettes. I don't know if maybe the suede velvet packaging, you know, or just the colors that she chose this time and the formulas and things, but it was $45. But to me, for $3 and something a pan, I think it's absolutely worth it. I don't know what the cost, you know, increase was really for, whether it was the packaging or the coloring or the, you know, the different formulas that she chose, but she did an amazing job, and I feel like that one was made just for me. So yes, every single color I will use, have used, and can use every day. So I like it. Let me know below if you have it and if you like it. I'm kind of curious to see because, you know, the people who do love the kind of purple, gray, cooler tones, they're probably not going to want this palette or purchase it. You know what I'm saying? But for someone who loves warm, you know, orangey reds and browns like me, you're probably going to be like, oh, you know, like that's what I did when I saw it. I was like, yes, baby. I know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great 4th of July. Have a great weekend. I don't know what day this is going up. I think 4th of July is going to be over, so I don't know what I'm sitting here talking about. But regardless, have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.